Hey guys, good to see you finally. It's been so long. And you can probably tell I've been through some major transformations, multiple transformations, and I've been in transition for a bit now. But things are finally settling down. Yeah, I'm just going to play it by ear in terms of making some videos again. I hope you enjoyed the February love reading. That was kind of fun to make. Okay, so I thought I would do a great awakening for you guys. I've been so incredibly touched and inspired by the truckers and what they're doing. If any of you guys are watching me right now, thank you so much. I have cried so many tears watching the footage of you guys standing up for our sovereignty and freedom. And I just want any of you guys to know, like, I know most of you know this, but it's all a movie. It's all a movie. What's happening in our world right now, as we know, it's to waken up humanity to what was possibly going to happen to us if we would have allowed it. And they were slowly boiling us, but basically somebody said something to the effect of, oh, well, it's been said that the truckers are racist and that the patriots are doing all this Nazi stuff or whatever. I'm just like, are you seriously believing that? I mean, come on. You guys need to do some research on the way that the Luciferians try to divide people. And that's exactly how they do it. And they even plant people and pay people to go arrive on peaceful scenes and cause trouble and wear certain T-shirts that look like, they're basically the MSM, put that together, basically is putting out a bunch of, we all know that they're lying. They're lying about just about everything. It's starting to turn around though. We're seeing more and more truth come out. It's amazing. But up until now, it's been a game of he said, she said, pointing fingers and saying one side is what the other side is actually doing. So the people who are saying those guys are the Nazis or the racists are actually the ones who are not. Or the ones who are pointing the finger at the other person, those are the ones who are actually doing it. If you really look at the way that they're living and what they're doing and what they stand for, those are the ones who are actually pointing the finger saying that the other people are doing it. And that's going on even in personal relationships. Okay, so a lot of what's going on, on the microcosm is going on the macrocosm as well. So just take everything in stride and just know that with every good thing that happens out there, every incredible feat of bravery and courage and love is going to be muddled with the dark side trying to put that misinformation out to make people doubt or to try to prove their point. They try to categorize everybody together and put everybody together and act like all the people who believe in Q or all the people who believe in Mr. T and all the people who believe in blah, 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 all stand for this, that, and the other thing. You guys know better than to group everybody together like that. Don't do that. There's always going to be a bad apple in the bunch too. Just because you see some idiot acting just totally out of, whatever, left field, just, is your family perfect? And, you throw any group of people together too, and you're going to have some bad apples in the bunch. So, but a lot of these people, from the proof that I've seen in the videos that I've seen, it's plain as day that these are actors, and they keep arriving. They keep showing up in the same guy in these different scenes and these different scenarios and these different happenings all over, right? So it's like, how do the same guy show up with this, and then they're wearing some kind of T-shirt that makes no sense, and tennis shoes, like the same tennis shoes they were just wearing, and it's just so much of that is fake. So just take things with a grain of salt and really just kind of feel into the energy of it. Try to feel into the energy of it. There's nothing to fear. This person was afraid that told me this. They were just, there's something to be afraid of. And there's nothing to be afraid of with the truckers, okay? The truckers are badass, freaking awesome dudes and girls too. And they're Black, Asian, They're everything. They're every race there is, and they are coming together united, okay, for freedom, for our freedom and sovereignty. So we don't become like the N-words, you know, the people back in Germany, in German days, back in the days of the evil days of Germany, okay, back a long time ago that we all know we don't like to mention. We're not, we're not. There are those people that exist, yes, but they are not part of these people who are really trying to do a peaceful protest right now, trying to help us out, and thank you guys, just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Anybody who's being courageous enough to stand up against the grain right now and do something as brave as that. I know you guys have like a month's worth of supplies to live off of, you know, while you go through this. And you guys had to sacrifice so much to be out there and to prove this point, but you're saving humanity. You're saving our planet. Thank you so much. And yes, Gladys gave me a list of questions to go over with you guys today. And one of them was, is this the beginning of our freedom? And I get a big yes, even as I just said that. But last night, as I was going to bed and I was thinking about the truckers and I was so teary-eyed sending them love, I felt like, or what I got was the beginning of the end. We're at the end of the movie, you guys. We're coming up on the end of the movie. And whew, it's because these people were brave enough to be willing to be uncomfortable for a bit, to put themselves through some discomfort for all of us, for everyone. Okay, so it may be a little bit inconvenient. We may not be able to go get all the things that we want right now or whatever. We're all going to have to sacrifice some comfort in order to have our freedom. Okay. So, and it's not, I think we're past the point of explaining some of this stuff, but I'm just reiterating, I guess, just to summarize, I guess, at this point, it's not that there's not an illness. Okay. It's not that there's not an illness, but the problem is that the people responsible for putting things on the boob tube, the programmers and the people who are spouting information off that they're reading off a script, they're all saying the exact same thing to really penetrate it in everybody's brains. A bunch of lies that's going to be changing soon. But basically they are trying to make it look as scary as possible and lying out their butts doing this, trying to scare the crap out of people to run into some kind of a safety net that is actually the death trap. You're all running into a Venus flytrap is what you're running into. You're running off a cliff. And you guys are like, that's why I call it the suicide serum. Because it's what they do to you in the hospitals and what they do to you to cure you, to make you better, is actually what's killing people. It's not the illness itself. The illness is a flu or a cold. It's not a big deal unless you're an elderly person and your immune system's already totally compromised. Okay, it's in our immune systems that God gave us are what give us the antibodies. Okay. You don't get antibodies from a shot that an untrustworthy person has put together or corporation that's making money off of it, and they don't actually want humanity to survive. You don't go running to them, to those bad people who don't even want us here and want us extinguished. When you really look into their history, they don't want us here. You don't go running to those people to put something superficial into your body, telling you a bunch of lies about how it's actually going to help you be stronger somehow. And you should know by now that you having to run and get several of them, it's obviously ineffective. Okay, so the real sick people that are in the hospitals right now, if anything's like overrun by people, it's the people who've been getting those poisonous shots put in them, because it's breaking down their immune systems and making them very sick. So it's not the people who are using natural means and using their immune systems. Those people are becoming stronger, and the people who are getting things put in them that are superficial and made by the bad people, those people are getting, lower and lower immune systems. They are getting weaker and weaker. So unless they've been doing something to purge it, unless they caught up, some of you, I've been hearing more stories about you guys waking up to this whole thing. You're understanding what's really going on behind the scenes. You've done some research. You're alarmed. You're like, oh my gosh, I got one or two of those things. What the hell did I put in my body? Some of them were just saline solution. Most of them, a lot of them were just poison, just pure poison, and nanobots and metals and things that are very harmful for you. It can even make you do things against your will. So get them out of you. If you haven't already, if you've detoxed and you've been working really hard to get the metals out of your body, that's awesome. Good job. Just be diligent about taking care of yourself and your body right now. Really, really important. And I'm just gonna say there's a company called antiagingbed.com. Their products are fantastic, you guys. I can vouch for them myself. I've been laying on some of I didn't get the mattress. I just wanted to try out like the stuff that you put on your office furniture. But I actually put it in my bed because it's done me wonders. It's just felt wonderful. And you could just feel the charge of it. And it's just like plugging into a charger every night when you go to bed. It's just wonderful. And Annie's meowing as confirmation. All right, so let me go through some of these questions for you guys. I'm not sure really what's going on out there. Because I try to stay unplugged as much as I can. And I'm giving, those of you with the daily boost subscription, I'm just focusing on loving myself and providing peace and love for myself and restoration for my body for what it just went through. And I'm also concentrating on giving you guys all my love. Okay. And just spreading the love. And the daily boosters, I get these messages throughout the day, there's a sick child, or there's this happening, or there's this happening. And I'm getting an angel coming through right now. Oh, she's clapping. Thank you. So that's what my focus is. My focus is rest, restoration, replenishing of my system, building my own immune system like we should all be doing right now. And then once you've taken care of yourself adequately, then you take care of others around you. And just the focus should be loving yourself right now and building your immune system, getting out into the fresh air, away from people. Those of you in red states, the more rebellious states, I guess you could say, they have even more toxic things that they give you. So just know that, and there's a lot of targeting going on. So it's going to get lifted. We're turning the corner. We're turning the corner, you guys. I'm just going to ask the cards real quick. I've got my pet cards, my body talk cards. I'm so happy to have these here with me right now. The mini ghoster cards and the world truth cards. Okay, here we go. I'm going to make these available again soon. I've been getting my I've been getting ready to get these out again soon. And when I do, I'll make these available. They're not going to be shown as sold out anymore. They're going to be available. I had to take a little break there for a minute. So, okay. And it wasn't a break by any means. I'm just saying a break from making those available. Okay. Although I have been taking care of myself. And I do take my breaks. I'm just saying, this has not been a break. Okay, so here's the first card. Oh. This could involve something that's dangerous. There could be a threat to your life or safety in this. Do not trust it. Look deeper into the situation. So this is, I feel like, that directed energy, like some of the reason that I had to do some of the things that I've been doing is there has been a directed attack upon me. So I believe there was a directed attack upon me, and it caused a set of events to happen. You may need to put extra food and water away in case of an emergency, but it will only be brief, you guys, is what that says. The best is yet to come, so go forward fearlessly and full of hope. You won't be sorry. It's time to assert yourself powerfully, truckers, and anybody else who can. I mean, I remember I predicted over a year ago, I think I saw bikers. Maybe I got them mixed up. Bikers and truckers, kind of like when they come together, they're just badass dudes, right? girls too. But, generally speaking, a very masculine energy, a real protective energy. And I knew the masculines would rise up. I knew they would. So it's so cool to see that come true. You are guaranteed a positive outcome. Whatever you've been wishing, hoping, or praying for is on its way. Worrying will only slow it down. Your prayers are being answered. Have faith. Okay, so so if you've, when you're speaking your truth and you're living the truth and you're trying to live your integrity and inspire others to do the same thing, there are repercussions sometimes. There are consequences sometimes. And I don't care because I care enough about you guys that let them do what they want. I want us to have our freedoms. I'm with the truckers, man. I'm with the truckers. Let's prove a point here. Let's prove a peaceful point here. Whatever we got to sacrifice or whatever we got to do, let's make it happen, because we're going to keep speaking our truth, because we are not going to be shut up. Okay. So I'm going to do a light language blessing for you guys right now to protect us all from any kind of attack like I went through. Okay. Now this is, basically I'm going to protect everybody from the freaking psychopaths out there who are causing everybody, wreaking havoc on other people's lives, no matter if they're an organized group or an individual or just jealous people or whatever it is. Competitive people, whatever they are out there. If anybody is trying to come at you and you're trying to do good things for our world, and you are trying to spread your truth or spread your light or share your love with others, or, if you're watching my channel, you're a good person for the most part. So I'm going to protect you right now from anybody trying to get in your way or shut you up or stop you from being in your power. Okay. And we're going to help you be in your power right now. So just relax and drop your shoulders. Hamama na te lakin sa se shi ina aike ho o ma ama na take shinche zones lakipuna po mama nai haike sanse e la pupu pumo on chinkina tai hala e la sanse ke e pom mama ana tai ha la shonka e ke pom om ha la ke la sanse shi ina pom ana ai. Okay, so what I'm seeing is an eagle watching you during the day and an owl watching you over the night. Okay, those are your allies right now. And Aslan, the lion, is prowling around the perimeter of the area, keeping his watchful eye on those of you watching my channel. Okay, so and fairies are like, don't forget us. No, the fairies are doing things like to try to mix things up for us and get us laughing and giggling. We never need, there's no need to take all this too seriously. And I know it's like, oh my gosh, my life. It's like, all right, okay. But let's keep things in perspective and realize that we are spiritual beings. We are energetic beings, and we are very, very powerful. You are manifesting your words, you're manifesting your thoughts. So be also really careful what you're talking to your friends about, and do not be complaining. Bad things can be going on in your life and things like that. That's not what communication's for. That you don't, work that stuff out with Byron Katie. Take that stuff into your heart and transmute it in your heart. And don't be spreading that to other people or out loud, even complaining to yourself. Catch yourself, because you do that because we're human beings, and that's just what we do. Okay, we complain, and it feels better to tell somebody else, but in stuff like that, or to I just stubbed my toe, damn it, but stop yourself. Stop yourself, correct yourself, stop the conversation, whatever you got to do. Hand on the heart. Let's just take a breath. Let's just take a deep breath and just recalibrate for a moment. Just remember to recalibrate and come back into your heart center and begin again, or go do Byron Katie for a moment if you feel like so flustered, or remember to just come back into the moment. whatever you're doing, just come back into the moment, come back in your heart. Keep coming back there, because that is the eagle. The eagle that's watching over you during the day is your higher self. And I always say it's like you're in the Grand Canyon, you're down at the bottom, your higher self is the eagle soaring way above it, and it sees things way better than you do and way further, and can warn you of danger and things like that. And you hear there's like a pipe between you and the eagle. And the eagle is speaking to you through that pipe straight to your heart, and is telling you truths, and is telling you, here's what's coming up ahead. There's a flood coming around the corner, and there's this happening and that. And you can't hear it. It just sounds like a bunch of muffled nonsense when you're thinking too much, because thinking clogs that pipe. Okay. So the idea is to stay really enjoy as much as you can about your day, and talk about the things you enjoy, talk about the things that you love, talk about the things that are going right with your friends and everybody. Okay. They just said, don't feed the drama. Don't feed any drama. If there's any drama going on in your life, don't be feeding it. Just, let it die out. Let it die out from lack of attention and from lack of affirming it. All right. So we're going to take a look at some of these issues. All right. Yeah. So I wonder, okay. Okay. The first question, I think there's already some cards coming out about this first question. It says the bee admin doesn't want, I'm going to be careful about certain words. Rushing. The bee admin doesn't want rushing to invade your cane. Your cane. They are painting a picture that is a lot different than the your cane person in charge is saying. If rushing invades your cane, it is sovereign. So the question is, does B, who is a clone, by the way, who doesn't even really, I think he's dead. So does the phony bee want to expand in your cane to hide all of the corruption? Okay, is he wanting to expand over there to hide the corruption? That's part of it. Are there really troopers? Are there really troopers being sent? That I get a yes on. And I got performance, like they're like some kind of performance. Being sent to neighboring countries in anticipation of I would say not a WAR, but more for. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. Whatever this is that's going on, it's an illusion. Oh, she says, is this another distraction? Even more than a distraction, it just feels like the troopers are actually going to make sure everyone is safe during another transition that's coming, an upheaval. And they're doing it to protect people. It feels like a law of that Marshall created. A law that Marshall created. It feels like something having to do with the rollout of the RVs or something. Could be something like that. Unrest. They just said unrest too. So the cards that I just saw, it says someone is lying and playing both sides, trying to people please, doing so for their own benefit with no regard to you. Do not trust this person or situation. They lie too well. The situation involves a climb to the top, someone trying to achieve great success pursuing materialistic goals. They would or did do anything to succeed at their goals with no conscience. This situation involves a hidden influencer you don't know about. Dig deeper to find the real motives. So it's a fishy situation, that's for sure. But this will not or did not happen. Whatever they were intending, I feel like it's getting flipped. So kind of like a Trojan horse, I guess, or like Like we think that it's supposed to be this situation that it is, but it's a little song and dance while something else goes on behind the scenes that's actually there to protect us. And then I just looked, oh my gosh, I just looked down at this card. It says everything is happening just as it's supposed to. Trust that it all is working out and hold the space for the chaos. This will end well. Okay. And then it's amazing. This institution or system is being taken over by good people, is being revamped, and will no longer exist as it's been. If possible, it will not be closed, but repurposed. Okay, so, and some, maybe it's because something's being moved. What you're inquiring about is no longer there. It's been moved, misplaced, lost, relocated, and it's going to be moved soon. You're being advised, or you're being advised to move to a new location. So I guess if you've been thinking about moving and knowledge is be out, if you've been thinking about moving, maybe this is your little nudge. Otherwise, maybe it's to move something, and it could be having to do with the RV. So moving funds for the revaluation. You're right to feel optimistic about the situation. This is the RV we're talking about now. It's all lining up just as anticipated, you guys. Wow. This has not quite concluded and could grow increasingly uncomfortable before it resolves, but stay positive to manifest the best timeline. Remember how powerful you are. Use your manifestation abilities. Use your visualization, your affirmations, and things like that to your favor. This involves divine guidance, timing, and the will of the divine. It is aligned with its purpose, and good will come of this. This too shall pass, and there will be peace of mind and celebration. Okay. Also, this situation involves love. This is or was either driven by true love's magnetism or was a plan devised to prevent a union of two divinely guided souls meant to be. So, true love is also my thing, and a lot of true love couples are, have been, people have been trying to sabotage them for a while. The powers that be, the little Oz's behind the curtains that are peddling away behind the scenes. No, those, but watch my true love reading for February to get more insights on that. Okay. Wisconsin is trying to decertify the thing that has been an argument for a long time that starts with an E, by removing their little pieces of paper that they signed to say who they really believe in and trust for the 2020 thing that they went to put all those slips of paper in. Okay. So they're trying to decertify the thing. It's not possible. It is not possible to decertify one. It is unconstitutional. Almost everything that's happening right now, guys, is unconstitutional. But here's the thing. We haven't had a real president actually for a very long time. We haven't actually had a real justice system. We haven't had our Constitution in effect for a really long time. But I believe it recently did happen, like December or January. It was reinstated, but that's going to be made known to us later. Okay. So why are they doing this now? Are they just trying to bring attention to the matter? I got a yes on that. If the military is the only way, what is this all about? So why are they doing this now? Are they going to be able to decertify it? I get a no. They're trying to bring attention to the matter. Absolutely. If the military is the only way, what is this about? Because there's going to be a lot of people really upset. I get the word upheaval. I also feel like they might be asking everybody to go back in with their slips of paper. Like it's a way of saying, okay, we're just going to nix the whole thing, throw it out, and let's all go do it in like officially, making sure that everything is kosher. However, there's a movie coming out. I just posted it on my channel on Telegram if you want to check it out, but it's going to show all kinds of proof and evidence that are just irrefutable. And I just saw that movie being played everywhere, in every theater near you. So I don't know what that means, but it's going to be like all over the place. It's going to be everywhere. I don't think it can be decertified. Nothing means anything right now, though. Everything's just fake. So it's like everything's just a maneuver and it's all just fake. So I wouldn't even, is anything gonna, let's pull some cards on it. Decertify. Someone's being framed or blamed for something they didn't do. Look deeper into the situation to find the truth because they're innocent. This is being prevented and or stopped for your protection. It will not be successful. Know that spirit has your back. Okay. Some of you know more about the situation and might be able to shed some light for us in the comments below. Nefarious people are still hard at work behind the scenes to take down humanity and enslave them. But there aren't as many of them as there are us if we're smart and stand up against them, like the truckers are doing so eloquently. This involved cancel culture or going against nefarious evil propaganda or brainwashing. This is or was a threat to those with ill intent, so was dealt with. This could involve something dangerous. There could be a threat to your life or safety in this. Do not trust it. Look deeper into the situation with caution. This has been or was a change in plans that was spontaneous and unplanned. It's like the bad people were like, oh, decertify it. Someone had or will have to think quick on their feet to make this happen. It's not going to happen. What you're inquiring about has to do with going to, again, they're reminding us to keep the big picture in mind. But what you're inquiring about has to do with going to higher dimensions of reality. Ascension and evolution are occurring swiftly. Humanity is awakening at a rapid rate. So this is just another thing just to make us alarmed and to wake us up and to bring attention to it so that we can start to actually do something to remedy the situation and to make it right, rectify it. Okay. A lot of truther channels are talking about disclosure as soon as March. Question. With all the events unfolding, is it even possible right now, or is this another black hat? Okay. Operation, or, are they going to let them do a black hat event and then do a white hat disclosure event? Or is all of this just BS? Truthers are at odds with this one. Truthers, that's funny. So many truthers out there. I'm not even, yeah. I didn't even know. Yeah, okay, I'm going to stay off of that. I'm going to stay out of that. Yeah, I'm not even going to touch it. But yeah, anyway. With all the events unfolding, is it even possible? Okay, tell me about disclosure, guys, please. Is it going to be a fake disclosure, or is it going to be the real thing? Is it going to be the fake and then the real? Are they going to do something to try to scare the pants off us? Yeah, they are. They're going to do something. The bad guys are going to, well, the good guys are in charge, guys. So even if it looks like the bad guys are doing something, it's really the good guys trying to show us what the bad guys were going to do. And I know that doesn't sound like we can trust it. I understand, but I really do feel that. It sounds like an excuse, doesn't it? It's like, it's all just what would have happened. It was all what would have happened, Okay, so hey, look at that, a big old yes. It's true, and we're going to have the victory in waking up. It's to give us the strength to wake up. The strength to wake up humanity. We, and to just help us regret that we let it get this far. I mean, it's like, what have we done? What have we done? We allowed those Luciferians, and we let these guys just run amok and totally fool us for a really long time. So now it's time to step in our power and to go forward individually of our own accord, doing whatever the hell we want to do in a balanced and strong way. Like those truckers are the perfect example to use today, because they're in their power, they are feeling abundant, they're being abundant, they're believing in God, they're believing that this is all going to get remedied and going to be solved, and solutions are coming, and they're swiftly going in with power like that. That's exactly what we all need to be doing right now, and overcoming a lack mentality, overcoming being afraid that, oh, I won't have enough food, I won't have enough water, I won't have, what if this, what if, we're all here to overcome that right now. We need to hold on to our dreams and aspirations, those things that we want to accomplish and see happen for us, the new earth coming. We want to like hold back, go. Okay. We're going to have our wishes come true. It's just we want to lay a proper foundation on something that's not going to collapse now. And it's all for the awakening of humanity. This is seeing things from a different perspective, having an aha moment, having a satori, about the psychological operation that's been going on this whole time, and even the revealing of your true love. It's all happening. It's all happening together. So it's a reassessment of everything that's been going on in your life up till now. Is it a truth? Is it lies? Is it, let's heal this stuff once and for all, heal our deepest fears and our deepest concerns and those feelings of lack. And, what do we truly trust in? We have faith in God, and we even tap into our past lives right now to discover those things in the past that can help us now. And we're rekindling friendships and rapport and good vibes with our neighbors, being emotionally mature, intelligent, and intuitive, and kind and loving to each other. We're breaking this down. We're breaking down the deep, and then the state, having faith in God, the real God, the God of love, compassion, enlightenment. Not the God of phony churches that were built on Luciferian principles and, have been built on a false foundation that it's going to crumble. That's something based on truth. Okay. So, yeah, we're gaining clarity on our insecurities and fears, and we're learning to listen to our intuition, and we're getting over the regret and sadness of the past to claim our victory. Okay, so, and we're swiftly moving away from danger, and miracles are going to be happening. And yes, the military is going to step in and help create that miracle for us. Okay, the end of a difficult period. A feeling like we're being ignored. The truthers kind of feel like, hello. So it's the end of that, and it's coming. It's about coming together now. Everybody coming together for a brand new beginning. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at this. Okay. Jeez. For some reason, I feel like pulling a pet card. Could you please leave me entertained when you go away? I think Nala and Annie are feeling abandoned right now. It's so funny. I got this card this morning that said, something you've been saying is really hurting my feelings. And I was like, wow, I can't imagine what that would be. I haven't been saying anything bad about them at all. So I was racking my brain, and then the next card said, all that stuff that you've been saying about spoiling me is hurting my feelings or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's true. I've been saying these guys are so spoiled. I have like 5 cat houses, and I've got like so many cat toys. It's unbelievable. I mean, this is just like Disneyland. It's like Catland. And so I've been laughing about that lately, and it's hurting their feelings. And then I had to explain to them, no. It's not a bad kind of spoiling. Like it's good. It means I love you too much. Like it's anyway, just to lighten it up, I guess. All right. So it does look like they're going to try some kind of tomfoolery, like some kind of like a false event, some kind of, scary thing. But that's not going to be true at all. And then it's going to be like, so the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter really is that, and here's what's going on. Is there going to be, yeah, there's going to be some kind of movie, associated with that as well. Yeah, and I just got Jason Shirka in my head. So I think they're going to be putting out something about the time when everybody's like, oh my gosh, and it's going to be like, no, 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 no. Don't let that scare you. Here's what's up. Okay, so trucker convoys are gathering all over the world after Canada started their trucker convoy. I know it's incredible to see all the places. If you haven't seen all the places, what is her name? Crystal Teeny. I just shared one of her things in my story on Instagram. So go check that out. There are a lot of countries following suit. So it's just freaking awesome. With all the events unfolding, this is the other one. Are the truckers leading the march to tyrannical liberation? Absolutely, yes, 100%. And can I get a confirmation? Oh, my cards got mixed up. Oh, look at that where it got mixed up. Yes, victory. Victory. Okay, so is it true that these truckers are, is it the beginning of the end? Is it the beginning of the end? Yes, miracles. Yes, we're manifesting it. Yes, we're quickly going into the end and we're going away from all the other stuff. Thank you, God. All the lying, all the deceit is going to be revealed. It's all the truth is coming out. No more heartbreak. The truth is coming out. It's all going to balance out through divine intervention. The angels are watching over us. They're hopefully you guys have been praying to see the truth in all things because it's happening. And I think we're seeing that even in our friendships and other relationships as well. Truths are coming out, being revealed. We've been manifesting this by putting our attention on the right place. Passion. Oh, passionate proposals. I just got passionate proposals as well. And new beginnings, new beginnings, and people just really speaking their truth and coming together. Band of brothers. Okay, Mr. T is working in the background with the Earth Alliance to liberate the Earth from tyrannical rule. Is this true? Is Mr. T working in the background with the Earth Alliance to liberate the Earth from tyrannical rule? Is this true? Is this true? I feel like he's just kind of like I don't want to say like a mask or something. I don't feel like he's like, for some odd reason, I feel like there's some other like powerhouse behind him, or maybe several. But he's a face. He's a representative. Let's just say that he's an ambassador. Yeah, he's more like an ambassador. He may be, she says he may be an ambassador for Earth. And then open the space of Junior to be president in 2024. What do you think about this statement? Is he holding the space for Junior to come in? And I don't know about president. I don't know about president. I feel like we're getting to be where we're gonna be much more empowered than just having one person in charge like that. But I definitely feel like he is going to be a part of they just said committee, like part of some kind of a committee that's going to help clean up what's the mess from behind. And I feel the committee also cooperating with the humanitarians when the RVs actually like kick into gear after the non-disclosure agreements have worn off. I feel like there's going to be a I feel like almost like a power team, like the X-Men, bunch of people coming together with their superpowers and with the money they've been given to do good deeds. There's like a big cleanup crew that's going to happen, but Junior's definitely going to be involved with that. And a lot of celebrities that were known to be dead are going to come back as well. And where there's going to be a huge celebration, a victory dance, big time, a very long victory dance. But it's going to be hard to restore people's trust. So we need somebody like him to do that. Okay, they keep talking about a divine feminine energy that's going to be making its presence known to the world. Is that Princess Di? Yeah, for sure. The one of even there's more than her. There's more than her as well. Oh, I just saw like Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe, I believe is like an old lady now or something. She might say something. They're all, there's a coalition. There's some kind of a hidden coalition of all these past people. Those past people have been, I feel like I just got that they're like have been testifying too as part of the tribunals and things that have been going on. Okay, so silver just went down again and people are buying it. It's rumored that silver reached a value of $800 an ounce. I heard that too, but that it's not been announced to the world yet. This is very contradictory. How is this even possible? I was thinking the same thing, but I didn't feel into it. So I was just like, what the heck? How could it be $800 an ounce? But you could still buy it at like 23 or whatever it is now. That doesn't even make any sense. Okay. Is it true that silver is worth $800 an ounce right now? Is it true? They said it depends on who you talk to. They're making it readily available to people who can't afford to buy it at 800 an ounce. Could we go sell it right now for $800 an ounce? Yes. But it's like buying, you can buy it for 23 to 26. I don't know what it is right now, but we can buy it for fairly cheap. But if we go to sell it, it would be worth more. How interesting. But they're basically trying to help people out. They're helping people out. Just as if like, is this true? I get a yes. And maybe there's only certain people that you can go to sell it for that price. Oh, they said, don't worry, it's all catching up. Okay, so it's all catching up. It's all catching up, meaning that it's going to be made known. Sorry about the camera moving around. So it's going to be made known. I mean, it's going to be like, yeah, they're trying to, they said remnants of something. They're trying to get rid of remnants of something. They're trying to get rid of, they're trying to get silver in the hands of people who weren't able to afford it at a higher price. It feels like it's a good thing. Like they're trying to help somehow. They're trying to get people away from all the drama and leaning more toward abundance, to listen to their gut and their intuition and go away from all the worry, concern, and drama of the world and go toward an abundant attitude, a really mature, abundant attitude. All part of the Great Awakening, listening to their intuition and being calm, cool, collected, and being like, I think I'm going to go buy some silver. I think that sounds like a really good, abundant thing to do right now. I don't think it's some world truth cards on that. Stay clear of the situation and avoid it if you can, or you could be negatively impacted. Pause for now, then take intuitively guided action when prompted to do so, but hang tight until then. So I feel like they're saying to avoid all the negativity and drama of the world and focus on your abundance. Like I was just saying, go toward what you're intuitively guided to go do. So this situation involves a climb to the top, someone trying to achieve great success pursuing materialistic goals. They would or will do anything to succeed at their goals with no conscience. The situation involves a climb to the, they're helping the people who are poor to be able to climb up the ladder, to be able to to get on their feet, to do better financially. This has already been made known and is out in the open. It just hasn't reached the total population yet, but it will. Whoa. This involved copying, cloning, duplicating, reproducing, replicating, or keeping something going exponentially. What does that mean? Copying, duplicating. Is it fake silver? Is there fake silver like circulating? Are they selling silver that's not totally silver? Yeah, there's some of that going on. Scam. I just got scammed. Be careful. There's like little meters and stuff that they use that you can ask them, can I please see one of your meters? Use those things when you're buying silver. Make sure that it is mostly silver. Okay. It doesn't make sense. So, okay, nothing will come of what you're fearing. You have nothing to worry about. Let it go so you don't put more attention on it. You are safe. Stay present and out of your head, which is your real enemy. That's the point of this whole Great Awakening video. Okay, let me repeat it. Nothing will come of what you're fearing. You have nothing to worry about. None of it. Let it go so you don't put any attention on it. Remember what you put your attention on, what you speak about, what you talk about with your friends or to yourself out loud. Don't put your attention on anything you don't want. You are safe. Stay present and out of your head, which is your real enemy. So true. Because this is being prevented and or stopped for your protection. It will not be successful. Know that spirit has your back. Okay, so hopefully that has set your mind at ease. I know that it's made me feel better exploring all this with you. And let me just take a look at some cards here, and then we'll just wrap this up and I'll get this out to you guys. I'm looking at this card that says bodies of water. Spend time near a lake, or near some kind of water, river, or ocean to recharge your battery. So make sure that you're doing good to yourself, taking an Epsom salt bath, or whatever you can. Divine passion. This is happening in our world and in our love relationships. Divine passion is getting ignited, and it's like the earth has had enough, and it is going to spew lava all over. Not literally. Some of you are moving to a better home life, or something that just jives with you better. So be receptive of receiving some wonderful things coming up. Oh my gosh, including true love. Be an independent thinker. Stop the people pleasing. Do what your intuition prompts you to do without high priestess. Be easy on yourself. Go outside in nature and replenish. Have compassion toward yourself and others. Have grace towards yourself. Focus your intention on that which you want to achieve in this world and during this time. Be sensitive to others and be kind to yourself, because you're being protected. You've got guardian angels who are looking out for you. This is the end of this time. It is the beginning of the end right now. Step into your power as the medicine woman and create peace all around you in your world and in your heart and with your children. This is a beginning. This is a time of new beginnings, fertile soil for new beginnings and undying love. So just tap into that inner goddess. Go quiet, go within, and you will be provided some kind of a golden opportunity through this. All right. Trust the cycles and rhythms. Purify yourself. You do have a bright future coming. All right. Seeds of grace are being planted in the fertile soil of my soul right now. These seeds, they're kind of sneaking up in the background. They're going to sprout up right when we're going to spring into joy when they start sprouting up. But right now, things are just coming to, we're just, the finale is happening. So behind the scenes, we're planting seeds in our hearts, in the minds of others, And we're going to be celebrating at the end of this and embarking on a new adventure, a new world. Believe in magic and fly free. Believe we will be flying free and going on a new adventure together. And it's going to be magical. It's going to be miraculous. So be focusing on that. Okay. Purification again activates vibrant life force energy or vibrant life force. Cleansing waters again. Water's a thing right now. So make sure that you have like trickling water in your home, or go to waters, or do floating, or whatever your thing is. Drink plenty of water and purify yourself. Detox yourself, whatever. Believe in magic again. Oh my gosh. Crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Because we're about to have that new beginning happen. And we've been through quite a lot. We've been through quite a lot. So we got to be easy on ourselves. And I just saw the gates of triumph and gratitude and miracles. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. Oh my gosh. All right. So in a love offer, in transformation and truth being spoken. All right. Anything else? The military is going to be helping, but it could be kind of scary, you know. There are going to be some things that really take us outside of our comfort zone, you know, coming up, but bear with it, guys. Just know that good things are happening, not bad. Bodies of water again, and golden opportunity. Mother Earth and abundance and prosperity. Okay. Okay. So they're saying the water is actually a way to balance that passion energy, that fire. So the water is going to be making it into steam, because you got the volcano over here just going, I am sick and tired of all of this going on right now, all the tyranny and all the terror. And then over here, the cooling, calming waters are like, I am here for you to, you know, just receive me, just come be with me, be one with me, and be soothed, you know. And both of these are like, you know, coming together. Let yourself cry, guys. Let yourself scream or cry or whatever you got to do. Get it out, purge it, purge toxic people, toxic situations, you know. Yeah, live your truth. Live your truth and do what you can to get in a state of joy, or at least peace within you. Okay. I'm going to do a blessing for you guys. A blissing for you guys, to help you find that peace within during all this turmoil, and to help you catch a vision for what's to come, and protect you at this time, and get you whatever it is that you need, and find you solutions in a time of turmoil and chaos. Ama natain sa se she na hypo na hama ke na tai san se she lo pomo ma again. Oh la hana hana she sa se ke la hopom oh la ke na tai san se she came. This Valentine's Day, focus on loving yourself unconditionally, more than, you know, focus on that more than any kind of anything else. Just love the heck out of yourself for Valentine's Day. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it or got something out of it. And I will catch you the next time I go to make one of these. Bye.